Buddy, if nobody's ever told you this shit, you are so much better than you think you are. Yesterday, I was snowboarding on the beautiful mountains, and I got this call from somebody I haven't talked to in almost a year. He is my editor friend who works for a ton of those e-com, online course, social media marketing, hack your ROAS, fucking give me $10,000, I'll turn it into 10 million and give me 10% of that profit share, but I'm only gonna get the money from the $2,000 a month retainer you pay me, you dumb bitch. Oh, wow, I thought I was gonna start this video extremely seriously. I thought this whole video the tone was gonna be serious, but I just made myself fucking laugh because I'm a funny guy. No, but okay, so he is an editor for them, and I remember he trialed to be an editor for me for my short form videos. And like, he knows how to make all those like when you're scrolling on Instagram, all those fucking like Andrew Tate type of like, it's like where they take a fucking podcast and then they overlay it with a ton of fucking effects and B-roll, and the text is like popping and shit. And the bottom line is, sure, it could be good information, but you're so like fucking dopamined out. There's fucking mental masturbation reading this text that you don't even get the value from the video. This is a whole other topic, but social media editing now is, and I am so guilty of it. I used to do this like crazy, but it is meant to just trap you in and get you hooked for the content for hours and hours. But then you don't get the actual value from the content because the editing doesn't actually make you feel. Like when you watch a really good Oscar-winning movie, like, let me give you an example. One of my favorite movies, like Whiplash, bro. Whiplash is amazing. There's no fucking crazy B-roll when Andrew Neiman's getting beat. Or even in like a very quiet scene where the teacher Fletcher is like talking to him, even in like the soft tone. There's no fucking crazy B-roll and sound effects and shit to keep your attention. Anyways, so he tried out to be an editor for me months ago, and I had to reject him just because, like, honestly, like, there was no flow in the edits, and he wasn't able to keep my attention without blasting my brain with this bullshit dopamine like everyone's doing, right? Which is fucking putting myself on this high horse pedestal of, I'm just trying to, like, honestly, I'm just insecure about recording videos with no edits and cuts because they don't get as many views. So I'm just trying to boost myself to me. And bottom line is, try it out for me for editing. I had to say no because I'm very particular with how I want my videos edited for my shorts and my long YouTube, like on the other channel. Like, I'm very particular. I want it to feel like a movie. I want it to feel very like passionate and artistic. But it took me a long time to get here. And I promise you, also, welcome back to Damo's illegal therapy session where I talk bullshit that just comes to my mind. And hopefully some people like to listen to this stuff. But, where the fuck was I going? I promise you, all the bullshit that I'm talking about right now will lead to some sort of awesome conclusion by the end of this video, because that's just how my brain works. Where am I at? The guy calls me and he goes, Damien, thank you for shitting on my videos a while ago. Like, I look up to you as like a master in terms of the editing. Here's like how good I am now, bro, and I think I'm fucking fantastic. I don't know if he was asking for a job, but he was just sending me 3 of his edits. He was like, bro, I'm fucking fantastic now. Like, look how much I've learned. And he has learned a lot, but what he sent me was genuinely exactly what you would scroll past probably 10 times a day, whether it's, you know, like masculinity content that you see on shorts, or how to start some e-com course. And like the guy is saying some like knowledgeable stuff, and like the B-roll and stuff is backing him up. And there's a ton of click sound effects and ding, ding, ding. And you see that the text here, go fucking crazy, right? But I told him, I was like, Jeff, I was like, buddy, I was like, I can tell you've gotten better at editing, but I'm going to be honest, I couldn't even watch through 2 seconds of this shit. And he was like, what do you mean? He's like, I learned everything I could. I bought editing courses. I And this guy runs his own editing agency, right? Where I don't know how much money he's making. I'm gonna guess like fucking $5,000 to $10,000 a month fucking editing for people. But I see in him exactly what I see in so many young men and I see in myself. This scared little boy who feels like he has to conform to what the world says is the highest echelon of success and power and masculinity. And I see it killing him. Because when I told him, I was like, Jeff, I was like, yeah, these videos are good, but the thing is lacking is there's no feeling. I don't feel the fucking passion and feeling behind your video. I don't feel anything watching this. And like I heard his voice like go from so excited to tell me to like crippling. Like it just crippled him. And anyways, I want to talk about what we got out of our conversation, because I was on the fucking chairlift like snowboarding, and like I let my fucking friends go down the mountain and shit, and like I was just talking to them for like an hour. My friends were pissed, but I don't know, man. I care about this shit a lot because I see so much of myself in that, man. Like the feeling of, in my field, whatever, equate this to whatever it is in your life, but having to make certain videos or ads a certain way, or have to sell people certainly, or have to buy the fast car and show off the money. Like truthfully, here's an example. The only reason my dream car of all time is the 2016 to 18 blue Chevy Camaro 2SS, not the ZL1, because that shit is, you can search this up later. That one's like too top tier for me. It looks too weird. But I like the SS. It's dope. It has a loud engine. It's douchey. It reminds me of when I was 6 years old and I first watched Transformers. Like honestly, I had just over $100,000 in my bank account from fucking grinding. I don't know. And I spent almost half of it on the $60,000 dream car. And I was so happy. And like, I don't regret it. It was an absolute dream. But truthfully, I bought it because I was going through that breakup and I was in so much pain and I needed some external validation of people to think I was cool. And I wanted my ex-girlfriend to see on my stories that I bought that car I was always talking about. I crashed it. 2 days later, I fucking crashed it, man. It was one of the most embarrassing feelings I've ever felt in my life. I was like, holy shit, I really am that Asian driver. And yeah, it was fucking brutal. And I didn't let myself buy that car again until I was ready mentally. And now the fucking car's in the shop, because never buy a Camaro. That shit fucking fucks you up, man. I'm driving my mom's 2013 Matrix. It's a beautiful car, though. This thing has probably almost killed me 8 times. However, where am I leading this shit? Talking to the homie. And I just heard his voice break, right? And it's because, like, so this guy, he spends every waking hour surrounded by guys around our age, 21 to 27 years old, making $1 million a month, flexing these fast cars on their stories and how much money their business makes. And every fucking story that they post is just these like Shopify photos with hundreds of thousands of dollars. And you don't even know where, like, what the fuck is this money coming from? Like, oh, look at what my client did, or look how much money we closed. Is it true? I got no fucking clue. I mean, honestly, I've heard some insider information that like that $250,000 a month these guys are making is more like $8,000. But that doesn't matter. What matters is they are the type of people, and I'm not saying this is bad, great, who view that success in life, masculinity, purpose, whatever has to be, building this empire of wealth. And honestly, I agree. If you guys, I want to go make as much fucking money as I can one day, man. within the morals, of course. Why? Because it'll fill my ego. It'll establish that the products I'm coming out with they're nice, but what am I saying? I used to be in his position where I would latch on to guys like that, want to hang out with guys like that all the time because I thought, wow, these guys are so cool, man. And call me a bitch, call me a beta bitch who doesn't want to hang out with people more successful. Where now I feel like the only people I hang out with are, in my eyes, people that are more successful than me. But they might not have more money than me or more views or whatever, but all of my closest friends, especially like, dude, my best friends, Tanner, Sharik, and my girlfriend, dude, they are like so much more successful than me in terms of like their mental, man. These guys are like, Sharik's the calmest person I know. Like, this guy can have the biggest tragedy happen to him and he can go through it calmly. Dude, Tanner's probably the most like compassionate guy I know who sees everybody balanced, and my girlfriend like pushes me the most out of anybody to morally be okay. Like, she's like the one girl that I probably would ever meet that's like, don't launch that product, babe. Don't go make more money right now because you're not going to be proud of yourself making money that way. And I used to be around the people all the time that money, fast cars, image, flashy. Dude, like, honestly, I felt just like Jeffrey, right? Just like this guy. Dude, like, sure, it was motivating for a quick second, but I'd go home and I'd feel like a fucking loser, bro. I'd be like, sorry, I just got this negative thought right now. I'm practicing on saying this shit out loud. I've been working on this shit with my therapist. That when I get like negative thought, I just gotta say it so it doesn't burden my fucking whole life. But I just got this negative thought that I should restart this whole video because I'm talking bullshit and it's going in a ton of ways and maybe people don't want to watch it. But suck my fucking balls, bro. You're gonna keep listening and I'm gonna keep talking. Dude, I would go home and like literally like waking hours of the day, I'm like, fuck, I feel like a fucking loser, man. And honestly, it would become demotivating. Where now, and this is what qualifies me to give my friend advice, I feel like we've had 2 months back to back, the worst financially and views and everything, and right after that, the best financially and views and everything. And it was for the first time in my life, I was able to stay almost completely neutral through it. Like, completely just happy with myself as a person and not attach my worth and value to stuff like that. And as me and my friend were talking, we finally broke through and he was like, dude, honestly, oh, dude, it actually fucking kind of breaks my heart to say this shit out loud, man, because I fucking went through this for years and I know how much it hurts. But he was like, dude, I attach so much of my value, my worth of like what I can provide these people with my skills. And also, like, I'm not saying all of the guys, because some of the guys he works with are like genuinely my friends and I think they're dope people, but like probably some of the other guys, man, like they look at creatives, like editors and artists, like fucking tools, like fucking losers, man. And I was telling him one of the biggest changes I made within my team is, one, I used to work with like 10 people. I used to have 10 people under me. Now we only have like 5. And almost every single one of the people I work with are creatives, like artists. These people, like, they don't really care about the money, man. They just want their work to be shown. Like, oh man, huge praise to my editor. All of them, bro. I can go on for hours about these guys, man. They're fucking amazing people, and you can tell they don't care about the money. They just want the money to fucking to be able to live, right? But they care so much about their work being shown, and their work being good, and like. So I'm talking to this guy, and I feel the thing that I always talk to you guys about, that scared little boy inside of us that doesn't feel validated, that doesn't feel heard, you know? And he was like, Damien, he's like, how the fuck? And dude, I could hear like the break in his voice. Oh, jeez. And he's like, how do I be like more proud of myself? How do I attach my self-worth to myself, because right now it's all about how much money I can make people or make myself. And he's like, honestly, I hear these guys around me making 7 figures a month. I barely make 5. I feel like a fucking loser. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, he didn't say that, but that's what I'm interpreting. That's the stuff that I would feel, right? And this brings me to, yes, I do believe that you should surround yourself with people more successful. But here's the first actionable step in this video. Like, literally close your eyes and truly ask yourself, like, turn off all the distractions and ask yourself, like, what does success actually look like to me? And hey, if you're in the stage of your life where success means money and fast cars and wealth, and you can truly, honestly say that, if nobody was watching, that's what success is to you, then by all means, go ahead. But I can almost guarantee that 99.9% of you guys watching, myself included, when we turn off all the lights and we turn off all the distractions, we ask ourselves that question. Success is being proud of ourselves. It's being happy. Is loving people and being loved and enjoying like even the hardships and the fruits of life and personal growth. That's success. Is at the end of the day looking at yourself in the mirror and truly being, I'm a good man. Fuck, dude, that's tough shit, man. That's some deep shit, bro. So how do you get there? There's one practice that, it sounds fucking stupid, and I was telling him on the phone, but it's helped me so much, right? Because I was telling him, I was like, Jeff, you need to be more of an artist. The only way you can truly start being happy and loving yourself is to break out of the environment you are in every day. So this is the second actionable step, is leave the toxic environment. To those guys, the e-com guys, that's the environment they thrive in. Hey, maybe it's amazing. I'll beg to say that the majority of them are only there because of the external validation and the life has to be like this as a man. And I feel like most of them are just like me and you, like scared little boys who had to find this path to make them feel like big, strong men. Where you can be a big, strong man and do something that you actually love. You can be a big, strong man, fucking own a bakery, bro. You could be a fucking big, strong man and do anything else. You don't have to be a fucking $10 billion e-com guy. And I used to preach that all the time. I used to preach that every single man has to go make X amount of dollars to be... I'm sorry if you listened to what I said before and you truly believe that that's what a man had to be. Because I'd changed my mind. The more money I made, the more I realized that it doesn't fucking matter as much as, oh yeah, you gotta make enough to be able to live, and I think financial freedom is great, but it's like you gotta make more love with yourself and with other people. So the second step is leave that environment. Distance yourself. It's tough, because it's like, especially if it's a toxic environment to you, it's like a toxic relationship, you gotta leave. It's hard to leave, right? Because you're so attached. Because it's like, you know, in his case, and I'm just inferring, but like he makes a great edit. It doesn't get many views. The guy's like, it's not bad, Jeff. He makes a decent edit, maybe doesn't care that much about it. It gets a lot of views just because the algorithm picks up. Wow, Jeff, you're so great. And that validation is just like the movie Whiplash, man. It's like the little bits of validation you get make you want to. It's like breadcrumbing you, makes you want more and more and more, like a toxic relationship. So distance yourself. Whether you spend 7 days a week in whatever environment, distance is just 6 and 5. And the third actionable step is spend more times doing what you used to love as a kid. And don't take this bullshit. Like, don't be you guys aren't fucking stupid, okay? I don't mean like go play video games and jerk off all day. Okay, you know? I mean like the shit that made you feel. Like, I was so in this money masculinity sphere that I was like, I must everyday work this amount. I can't listen to this type of music. Like, no, I started going back to listen to the type of music that made me feel shit as a kid. I was listening to fucking R&B John Legend, man. My mom used to play that in this car when I was 13 years old. I'd be in the back seat fucking playing mobile GTA Vice City Mobile, bro. And that brings back the memories. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel, man. So I'm not saying do degenerate shit, but I would carve out probably an hour or two every day to do some of the meaningful stuff you love. Hey, even if that's watching a movie, bro. Like, that's crazy that I went a whole couple years of my life, like a whole year of my life going like, movies are degenerate, I'm gonna be a loser. Fuck that shit, bro. I was telling Jeff, like, now I used to work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. Now I work probably 4 days a week and I get double the stuff done and I'm 8 times as happy. Because I balance it with things that I love. Getting to watch movies, feel like an artist, listen to music I like, work out how I like. Come on, man. You got to do some of that shit in life, man. You don't have to be a degenerate to go enjoy life. But feel. Do the things that make you feel, man. Okay. And are we getting to it? Oh, my God. This is another... Okay. This is the grand actionable step. This is probably the most important one. I was talking to so many of my friends about this because everyone has a slew of problems and this helps so much. But this one helps the most if you attach yourself, if you don't have very good self-worth. If you don't attach your self-worth to yourself, this is the best practice you can ever take. It sounds goofy, but I started pride journaling. Just 4 months ago, I was like, I have all these good materials and I have all these good things. I'm not really proud of myself. Like, what the fuck? And like, I still end up on the weekends, like, not very happy about myself. Like, this is fucked up, man. I shouldn't be like this. So in my gratitude journal, I wrote less things I'm grateful for because I don't want to fucking spend more time. And now I wake up, I still write 3 things I'm grateful for. But now I write 3 things that I'm proud of myself about. However, the one catch is anytime you're about to write something that's about a material, like I'm proud of the car I made or the money I made, don't let yourself write it. Scratch it out. And try to focus on things that you are proud of yourself that are like toward your values and your morals and you as a human. And literally in 1 month of doing this every day, it has fucking changed my life, dude. I can't even describe this shit to you. That now I'm able to go through the day and just have these bursts of like, yeah, I'm proud that I'm a nice guy, man. I'm proud that I'm a loving person. I'm proud that I make things work. I'm proud that I stop being so hard on myself. I'm proud that I enjoy life more. I'm proud that I gave my mom a hug at night. Like, shit like that, bro. And as you know, I'm trying to make these videos for more of the advanced people in the self-improvement journey. Like, not really the basic shit, but as you know, like, the brain's a muscle. You can train it. When you train it to be proud of yourself every morning, it's like a rep. You start to just be able to do it subconsciously. Fucking amazing, dude. And I prescribed this to my friend, and I remember him, like, we were talking about it, I just heard him, like, feel this, like, relief that there was, like, some sort of, fuck, my phone's falling, some sort of way to find that in him. So that's an actionable step of how to train yourself to be proud. And I guarantee in a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, you'll start to just be more proud of yourself. But you're going to be more proud of the stuff that's actually important in life. Not the fucking, I made this much money or I got this promotion. No. You're going to be proud of yourself for you as a fucking person, bro. That's what you should be proud of. That's the stuff that's going to make you actually love life. And hey, trust me on this. Once you're proud of that stuff and you're actually proud of yourself and your self-worth is aligned correctly, when you go back to that work, to the work that makes you money and all that, you're probably going to do better. One, you're going to weed out the shit that you shouldn't be doing because it's that, like, you're going to find out what shit is just fulfilling some external pleasure of other people and bullshit. But once you weed all that bullshit out, the stuff that you can hone in on, you're probably going to love so much more. And genuinely now I can say I actually, almost every single thing I do in my job, I love. I love. The final thing is, I say this all the time, but seriously, if you can, I think this is the key to life and how to heal that, like, inner child, that little boy that is hurt, is any single time you feel bad about yourself, right? So in his case, like, waking up, seeing that all his, like, the people that he's surrounded by, his friends, are all making more money and maybe don't treat him that well. And you feel sad about that, you feel mad. First off, be okay with feeling sad and mad. It's a fucking normal human fucking shit, bro. Okay? Like, the biggest mistake you can make is go, this guy makes more money than me. I feel sad. Whoa, God, I shouldn't feel sad. I should feel grateful. I'm a fucking loser. Why am I even feeling bad about this? I'm such a bad person. I used to do this all the time, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. First, acknowledge that it's okay to be sad about shit. It's okay to be mad about shit. It's okay to be jealous. It's okay to compare, because that's just human fucking nature. And once you can be okay with it, that's how you can start detaching from it. And the way to actually detach is to do this. Is whenever you feel those emotions, first you do that, and then you talk to yourself like it's a best friend or little brother having that problem. He makes more money than me. I feel like a loser. I feel like a loser. I mean, of course. So you start laughing about it, you feel a little better. And then you imagine, what if it was my best friend saying, hey, Damo, this guy makes more money, I feel like a loser. I slap him in the face, but shut the fuck up, bro. Let's talk about all the shit you're great at. Okay, and then we can go make some money doing things that you love, bro. Shit that you're great at. It's all good, bro. Come on. That's the secret to life, man. That's what I wanted to give you. Fuck all the other self-improvement shit. If you learn this, you're good. You can go for the rest of your life well. But yeah. Oh shit. I wish I recorded the conversation yesterday, because it was good, man. But self-worth is a big topic in my head right now. And I just want to let you guys know that it's like a rep, it's like a muscle. You can develop it. And doesn't matter if I'm here for you, doesn't matter if the boys in my comment section are here for you, because you can teach yourself to be there for yourself, which is fucking sick. I love you, boys. I don't know why I always say that. Do I genuinely love you guys? Let me think. Yeah. I think the people that watch this channel, I can say I have some love for you guys. Like, I don't love you like my family. That'd be a little weird, but yeah. It means a lot. Like, it truly means a lot. Like, a lot of passion and soul goes into these types of videos, just because I like doing it. I like talking. But yeah. So when people come up to me and they say that they watch this channel specifically, it means a lot. I think it means a lot to me because as I said in, like, the first time I made one of these raw videos, like, as a kid, and it's where my self-worth problems come from. Like, everybody would, like, belittle me when I was being, like, myself, like, being Damien. And, like, to be honest, I was super cringe. I was making dumb jokes and shit. They would always say, like, I'm too needy, I'm too much of a fucking drama queen. I always get belittled like that. That's fine. That's how boys are. But then they would praise me a lot for things that, when I was acting, like literally either acting in plays or acting in real life, they'd be like, oh, it was so good, such a good performance. And I think that just taught me over and over that when I am my most authentic self, it's not that cool. It's not as cool, which is fair. Wow, I just got a wave of sadness there. God damn, I gotta listen to my own advice, bro. If a homie told me that, I'd slap him in the face and be like, shut the fuck up, bro. Still 1,000 people watching these videos. God damn. Love you, boys. Have a great day. Mwah.